playing it, and it was very...
And it's the Soraka, so again, very SK Telecom patch 6.8 now.
Parallel convergence score, not going to get caught by that one. He's going to go straight in on the Sunday, who's taking up the tower.
Nicely
Duke is
done.
just not going to get out of this one.
So
Sunday's
clean
still gonna
from
live.
KT Rolster. This is the sort of play that they oscillate between clean, decisive leaders, arrows all alone.
Yep, getting silence as he stands in that field. The bubble comes
Nice
through,
done.
and now bang! Going to get hit up by that Ignite. Gets one more hit in. Will finish him off, and Blank coming in on the backside. Will he get the Cocoon? It's not going to happen. Johnny takes a bit of damage.
Get the 1-for-1, but across the map, the win goes over to KT and in the mid lane.
Yep.
The trading never stops between these two. A lot of feeling.
Faker taking a ton of damage.
Oh, he's still
the
going.
Flash forward by Fly. Faker,
Can he hit the ult?
Gonna respect the ult. Does land. Can Fly hit these last
The range,
few stars?
please.
Throws out the Q. It's not going to connect. And now Fly in a really bad spot. And Faker says, you know what? Really interesting. We'll see how this one turned out. So Wolf just
Wolf just doesn't respect the W, and the Dirk damage, just 229 last order from the Jin just kills him.
Oh, Faker going in, gets the Emperor's Divide onto Fly. Here comes Blank as well. That's a dead Star Dragon. He's going to ultimate as they try to get on the Wolf. Here comes Someday with the TP. He's going to get locked up by the bubble, and he goes down. Johnny finds the kill. Now Someday kiting up on the front side.
To catch Blank as well.
Oh, wow, they do catch Blank, and he has to flash over the wall. They'll get him to safety, so just TPUs, but they find a kill again on the score, waiting in the wings. So now Duke going to have to hightail it out. Already blows the flash to get in.
Three-man dive, but
here
Blank's
comes
here.
Blank. Yeah, they cannot get the lockup. Somebody's going to go back in here. Huge amounts of damage comes down in and locks up Duke, and he falls. Blank now on the run. They will lose someday, and they just got the blasting wand for that Rod of Ages. Yep. Well, he gets the flash over the wall, but here comes the tidal wave. It's going to pop him up, bubble as well to collapse on top of him, and Score will find the kill.
Range support problems right there. I'm going to put down some vision, clear some odds on them.
Well, now this is a bank rob. Flashes out to get away from that curtain call, but it's not going to matter. The bubble connects yet again from Johnny, who's having a good showing on this Nami thus far. Faker going to go straight in on the Fly, gets locked up by the Q stun, has to pop the heal and try to keep himself alive. Faker goes in, gets the Emperor's Divide down. Score getting popped over into the wall. The Lamb's Respite comes down to keep himself alive. Faker looking like he wants to turn this one back around with the arrival of Blank. Duke and Someday keeping each other busy up in the top side. Someday actually might win this. Duke still has the ultimate available. Should Duke back now? There it is. And he... Bang though, speaking of which, gonna get rooted here, taking a ton of damage. No way for him to get out of that one alive. On how many appearances Banky will be able to make. Duke though, gonna get jumped on in this top side. Parallel convergence will lock up Score. Wolf and Bang arriving from the sidelines. Getting a lot of damage down onto the Kindred, but the Lamb's Respite will come down in time to keep himself alive. Wolf almost getting hit by that bullet, but it doesn't matter because Someday finishes off the kill all the same. It looks like Maokai will be able to walk out, so a fight.
80 carry item builds have basically been an arms race.
Oh, wow, Johnny just going to go down. Baker and Bang doing so much damage.
Watch the Jin.
Straight through the Mermaid. Baker going to be trying to eat all these body shots from Bang. He will be able to block all of the shots aside from the first one. So Bang's still low. Faker pushing out the Emperor's Divide, taking a lot of damage. Arrow goes in, trying to finish him off. He's got that Hex Trigger shield, but it doesn't matter. Faker finishes him off as he flashes over the wall for the skill points, and now you can see Blank eating up those tower shots, the wave crashing in. He's going to be able to reset aggro.
With the Mountain Drake and all his ability power at the same time in bot lane. Here we see the engage.
Yeah, they're going to go straight in onto Blank. Someday taking up at the front line. Hell comes through though, and Duke goes deep into the backside, gets locked up.
GA pops.
GA does get popped. He does not have the flash, does have the ultimate available though. Fly looking like he's going to be the first one to go down. Johnny falling very quickly alongside him. Score is going to go down. Arrow popping the ultimate, but there's nobody but tanky members right up in his face, so he cannot hit any of the priority targets. And with 3 members down, just Arrow and Someday up, looks like this is going to be game for SK Telecom, taking down the first Nexus turret here at 34 minutes.
Just waiting for a minion wave to come in. They're still riding the Baron buff. This would be the game ending. Only 2 members from KT. Nothing they can do to stop the onslaught from 5.
Yep.
And we're going to see Duke teleport in just to ice it all out.
And he is. Turrets go down. You can see that. Nexus getting shredded, as is Arrow's HP bar, the final member of KT to fall. 13-9 in the end, and SK Telecom making it look easy.
Said it before, I'll say it again. The Faker show has been renewed for another season, completely on form. Another one of those games where it feels like he brings his own basketball to the court. He decided the game. He dominated the game. We still saw the ganking jungler coming through from Blank, but he wasn't needed. Faker did it all himself.
Yeah, Faker definitely performing in that one. I mean, just the sheer amount of damage, splitting split pushing as Azir with just flash cleanse.
He does things that you just shouldn't be doing. Split pushing with Azir is a dirty word. We always talk about double TP versus Azir having to stick in the mid lane. No one told Faker. He decided to go bot, then he went top. He was just having a fun old time.
Yeah. Definitely had fun with KT, making him look like, kind of like playing with your food a little bit there before you finish the meal, which